So if you didn't see the last episode, it's physically impossible for us to get into the Champions League. And with next season being the last season of the challenge, I have failed. But at least we're finishing a place higher than last year. Hello guys, and welcome back to the 39th episode of the Jürgen Klopp challenge, where today, with Watford, we are going to be playing our last game of the season and wrapping up the 4th season of the Jürgen Klopp challenge, where we are playing Burnley away from home, and it doesn't mean anything. We can't finish 5th, we can't finish 7th, we're finishing 6th no matter what. So let's just roll into it and see what happens. Since the last time, the only game we played was this one against West Ham, where we managed to score a goal with Haaland and a goal with Reina, who has turned into an absolute goat at the moment. So I'm hoping that Haaland can score maybe 1 or 2 to go above Greenwood and get him his second golden boot, I think it would be. So let's see if we can do that without any further ado. Let's jump straight into it. This is the team that we are going with: Reina, McKennie, Sarr, Brooks, Haaland, Tonali, Larola, Luis Felipe, Soyuncu, Angelino, and Donnarumma in between the sticks, with a tidy bench to say the least. You know what, let's chuck, Gareth Bale's injured. Probably going to be his last game for us. Terrible signing, really bad, $8.5 million, 185,000 a week, and it expires at the end of the year, so it wasn't the best decision I've ever made. Maybe I'll re-sign him. But that's a decision for a wee bit later in the save. Right now, let's focus on this game. Let's see what we can do, and let's see if we can end the season on the high, and hopefully, give us just a wee bit of hope for next year that maybe we can win the league. Obviously we can't possibly win the Champions League. We're not in it, but yeah, the Premier League, we could still half complete the challenge. Gosh, that would be pretty bad if I didn't even half complete the challenge. I haven't even competed for the league yet. The highest finish we got is 5th. I've done better in the Replica and Ranieri challenge, which is, again, a little embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. Haven't quite done what I hoped I would be able to do with this Watford squad, and I've brought in some amazing players, but it's just my tactics, it's just everything else that I've sort of messed up. But yeah, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles in life, and you gotta go again, you learn from those mistakes, and next year, hopefully, if I do this challenge again, I'll be able to do a little bit better. Burnley come at us for the first chance of the game, hitting it over the bar there, and now we have a throw-in. Could be starting a counter-attack. Well, not really a counter-attack. They're sort of already back in defence, but they could be counter-attacking us now. McNeil weaving past a few of our players, pulling it back in, and Lucas Moura does score a very, very good goal for Burnley. Like, I'll hold my hand up and say, when we are beaten and beaten with style, that was very nice dribble from McNeil. Dribbles past one, dribbles past another one, and cuts it back, and Lucas Moura just cheekily chips that into the back of the net. I have to say, you gotta game respect game. That was a nice goal. That was a nice goal. We're still dominating the game right now. 53% possession, 8 shots to their 2. Hopefully we can come away with a goal at some point to show that we actually are in this game. We are just as good, if not better, than this Burnley squad. Haaland picks the ball up in a tasty area, looking for his 20th goal of the season now, but he plays it back to Larola, and Tonali manages to score his first goal of the season from a long shot, and that, not something that you would have expected to see on the last day of the season, but a very good hit. We don't have Decore whipping those in as much anymore. He doesn't even play very much for us anymore, just because we've got so many other options, better options, to be fair to him, and it's good to see that we still know how to score some bangers from range. And with only 5 minutes to go, well, 5-ish minutes to go, now 5 minutes to go, it's probably going to end at 1-1 at half time. As we go into it right now, I'm going to tell the boys I'm not happy with the performance out there. I want to fire them up to make sure that we are doing well to end the season. And we do come away with all 3 points, just to show that, we weren't that bad this year. We were bad, but not that bad. Not that bad. Overall, top 4 have done insanely well this year, I have to say. Chelsea and above all averaging over or just under or around 2 points a game, which is always going to mean that you're somewhere in the top half of the table. And let's take a look at what substitutions we could make because nothing's happening in the second half, actually. Coleman can come on for Brooks. Brooks has been a great player this year. Consistent, but also sort of inconsistent, but I overall quite like him. I'm happy to have him in the team. I'm going to bring this man on, and you know what? Let's give Phil Foden his last game in Watford colours. I don't think I'm going to be extending that loan. He did all right. He's got good stats, but didn't quite translate that into goals for us this season. And Coleman is on the ball. Probably a player that I might look to sell next year, especially considering the fact that he didn't really do anything. McKennie almost scoring there for us. Great chance for him there. Ball came straight to him. I'm going to move to a positive mentality. Hopefully we can come away with a goal to win this game in the last few minutes here. Great ball in from Angelino. Well, again, I say great ball. Didn't get to any of our players, did it? And now they're coming at us from a counter-attack, but it looks like we've slowed it down. Show some passion. Don't think we're seeing another highlight, and that is how the season will end. A 1-1 draw, a bland affair, and, it's disappointing. The season as a whole a bit disappointing, but you got to take some positives from it. We finished 6th. We've got Europa League. Oh, it's the Europa League 2. Oh no, forgot that was a thing. Yeah, that's really bad, isn't it? If it was the Europa League, that would be fine. That's the Europa League 2. That is bad. Let's simulate forward and see who's won the awards for the season. Hopefully that comes out very soon. Haaland's not the top goal scorer. It looks like it's going to have been Greenwood. Don't think any of our players would have gone anything, to be completely honest. Donnarumma is now happy to stay at Watford. Finally. I mean, he has been complacent all year round, every single game. And we do have some players inducted into the best 11. Luis Felipe named into it, but he's not quite in the starting 11 right now. How Asensio has that left-hand side is so beyond me. But apart from that, I think I would completely agree with that squad. Dawson may be coming out for Sayunchu, I would say. But it's pretty fair. I will admit. End of season awards means that Haaland is our top goal scorer. And, of course, our player of the season again. Young player of the season as well. Signing of the season, Roller, who is, again, as I've said before, now wanted by PSG, Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid. Gosh, he is a man in need. And Reina has scored one of only a few goals he scored is the goal of the season. And he scored a really nice volley the other day, but I don't think this is that goal. Let's take a look at what he did to manage to get the goal of the season for us. Tonali into Mohamed back to Reina. He takes it first time, and that is a very tasty one. I will admit that is worthy of the top goal scorer. Got Tonali with the highest average rating. That's why he's second top voted. Most assists for Angelino and Brooks, and everything else just not that important. 6th place finish, not too bad at all. Could be better. We wanted 4th place, but obviously not quite how it went, unfortunately for us. And yeah. It's a tough pill to swallow, not completing the challenge. I would have loved to have gotten it done, but unfortunately for us, well, unfortunately for me, I kind of dropped the ball there. We're going to try and get Europa Cup next year. How does that not strike you as a little over-ambitious right now? We're going to set up fail. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. So that didn't go well. Oh well, that's what the team wants. That's what, I don't know, the year group wants. I have no idea. But we do have the goal of the season, 3rd place for Reina. And of course, Haaland's the 3rd top goal scorer. Not even 2nd. That's alright. That is alright. That is the end of the season, unfortunately. Gonna have to make some transfers. Actually, let's simulate forward. See how much budget we have. We have $75 million. Yeah, I can live with that. Let's move into the transfer window in the next episode. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are new around here so that you don't miss the final season of the Jürgen Klopp Challenge. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to complete it, but it has been a fun ride, and it's time to see how we end it in the last season. Thank you so much for watching once again. I'll see you all later.